early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and I am back with some more Academia School Simulator. Now, the last time we played this game, we failed miserably because I tried to grow way too quickly, way too fast. And so this time around, we're going to start slow. So let me go ahead and just load up this game that I started up with planning, because that's what I like to do first. I like to plan out, because usually planning takes me a while to figure out. So we have here plans. So we're going to have one big classroom unless things work out very, very well for us. Then we'll split this into two, and we can split it into four if we really need to, like if things work super well for us. But for now, we're going to try to focus on just one big class, and hopefully it'll work out well for us. We also have a pretty big cafeteria. It's not the biggest like it was last time, but hopefully it'll work. And small toilets because before, oh boy, before we made very, very big toilets, and it didn't work out well for us because we were losing tons of money to all of our, water expenses. Also, we have a pretty sizable kitchen. I made it this big because I do intend on adding some seating in there for the cooks, especially when they have nothing to do. They need to find a place to sit, so that should work for them. And over here, we have the club room. It's pretty small, but I didn't see a reason to get one that was that big. I might end up splitting the computer lab into two because I do want a pretty big library. Actually, I should probably just put the club room over here and then change that up, huh? Alright, well, you know what? We just found our first change here. Get rid of this here and just split this into both of these, huh? So let's go ahead and remove that zone, and how the heck are we going to do this? Because, of course, we don't really need, like, massive libraries and whatnot. So let's see, we can do, what's this? 20. Alright, so if we do it from like here, we can probably, oh, my bad, that's not where I wanted to go with this. There's where I wanted to go with this. If we go to 10 over here, I want to move back, and just like that. So we're going to have a tiny, tiny hallway. Not at all like this one, because this one has a massive hallway, but that building is bigger overall, so that's why I could do it with that one, but not so much with this one. So this is going to be a little bit weird, but that's okay with me. Maybe even be able to like make a little door here and then close that off and make one of the rooms bigger, but whatever. So now we're going to go ahead and make this the club room, a massive club room, so they can all meet together there if they really want to. And let's see, we're going to need ourselves a tiny library, apparently. I mean, we're not really the biggest school, so that makes sense. And a computer lab over here. All right, so there we go. And of course, this whole thing here is meant to be the clinic just in case. I don't know how many students we're going to get, but I have a feeling that no matter what we do, there's always going to be sickness. And when there's sickness, we have to make a massive hospital just to make sure that we take care of them. Because if we don't, well, we are kind of screwed. So now we actually have extra room here for, of course, some more classroom. Oh yeah, that's what we're going to do here. We're going to add some more classroom. Although I could make this like a faculty area, but whatever. Nobody needs that big of a faculty area, but we do need a big classroom. All right, so let's clear that out. And now we do have some changes here. We can just select freshmen right from this. We don't have to, specify class and then select this area here and then specify that it has to be freshmen. So that works for me very, very well. I do want to edit this though. Oh, we can't even name these now? Wait, what? There has to be a way to name that, so I'll check that later. Right, so let's go ahead and get right to work. In order to complete our grant here, our basic education grant, we're going to have to build the freshman classroom and assign a teacher to a freshman classroom, so that these two basically go hand in hand. Then we're going to have to build this area up here. So toilets, not really necessary, but we really do have to build up these two massive buildings. Now, we have different kinds of flooring here, which is going to make things a lot more interesting. I do love different kinds of flooring. And oh, there's a coconut tree now. Nice. I remember what I missed out here, you guys. I said I was going to put lockers. So yes, I will actually just like get rid of the zone and we'll fit lockers in here somewhere. Right, so let's go ahead and get started with the building of the buildings though, because that's the most important part. I suppose we're going to just stick with brick because it looks fine. It looks okay. So we're going to just continue on with just this. And then we're going to go, I really wish we had different doors. Also, I do want to leave that blank there because, of course, I do want to add toilets at some point. Oops, my bad. It looks like I built over some wall that I had already added in. All right, so we're not going to have toilets from the kitchen. I mean, we could, but I don't think that's necessary. So there we go, something like that. And we're going to build this out here, even though we don't exactly need this, but we need to make sure that everything is working, especially since we will eventually get toilets. So let's just do that. And let's see. So doors. We're going to need some doors here. here and here. And we're going to need some kitchen doors on the other side over here. So let's go ahead and add some staff doors. Something like there and there. That should work for us. And of course, we're going to need some doors over here. So I suppose we can probably do something like, well, like this and maybe like that, even though it's really not ideal, but whatever, it is what it is. And over here, we're going to have doors just like that. Nice. All right. I know that I would love to use the tile wall, but it shows on both sides, which I don't particularly like, but whatever. All right, so there we go. We have our first building. It didn't really cost us much, thank goodness, because I was like, uh-oh, we're about to run up quite a bill, but no, actually, it was pretty cheap, thank goodness. All right, so there we go. Walls are coming in here, and we should be able to make a nice little area for lockers and everything else that I missed out on last time. So it really depends on how many students we intend on having. So how's about we start setting up the classroom? So let's go for a classroom here. Of course, we want the chalkboard all the way over here. However, now that I'm looking at this, I probably shouldn't have doors there, huh? Reason being because if we do this, then somehow the students can just exit from that. That seems a little bit strange. What we could do is have these two areas as entrances and then have lockers on both sides. Alright, fine. We're going to have to just assume the amount of lockers we're going to need here. So let's go for all here and start finding ourselves some lockers. There we go. Our lockers are right there. Alright, so let's go. Jeez, these are tiny. They're like little baby lockers. That's actually pretty adorable. Alright, so we're going to just go ahead. I mean, I should know how big these things are. We used them briefly before. Alright, so something like, we can have a plant there in the corner. Sure, and then we're going to have another row of lockers right in front of that. But what I want to do differently is because you see the dot there. Yeah, I don't want to put these dots over each other. I don't want to overlap them because it doesn't look like it's going to work out well for us. So something just like that. And over here, we're going to spend, of course, a ton more money on lockers, even though we don't exactly have to. But now we know exactly how big this area has to be. So we can go ahead and build ourselves some nice brick wall right across the way here. And let's see, we can just basically encase this whole area just like that. Have just the hallways coming down through here. I guess that means we can probably just close this up, huh? Just like that. All right, works for me. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing over here. Close that up just like that. And now we have our hallways here. Students can go in and out just with that one little block, apparently. Oh, I should probably get rid of that, actually. There we go. All right, works better. And I think that's going to be good. All right, so let's see. What size did we have here? We have, 6 overall. I can't tell, but it's 6. So we're going to go for this. And we're going to bring the wall right through here. Aha! So now we know exactly where we start with the classroom. So let's just first build in our wall, I suppose, some of the wall. Something like that there and something like that there. So now the rest of this is intended to be classroom. But of course, we have to close it up. So this is going to be closed up there. We can have, oh, wait, actually. Actually, we're going to have to make a door somewhere over here because I don't want the doors all the way there. So we're going to do that like that and hopefully that's going to work much better. I mean, I can get rid of lockers. To me, that makes sense. But having like the chalkboard right against the doors, it's very weird to me. All right, so let's, well, we're going to have to wall that up too, huh? All right, fair enough. And I guess this is going to be just another place where we put like water fountains and whatnot. I mean, it works, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get ourselves our classroom stuff. First up, our chalkboard right there. And of course, we're going to need just the one instructor's desk. But which orientation does this go? It looks like it's this one, and I don't want to overlap, like I said before. So I'm going to do this. And we can probably put the chair just over here. So again, it will not overlap. Even though I think this should be fine, but whatever. I'm going to put it right there. Okay, so now that we have this and we know all the room that we have for all of our student desks. So it really depends on how much room we want to add here, but I think I want to do rows of 2s. Or should I do, no, this is actually a pretty even room. So doing rows of 1s, not particularly going to work for us. Let's just get rid of those 2. And I think I want to do something like this. And eventually, if we end up with like a trillion students, I will expand and just fill in these areas in here. But I don't think that should be a problem. So, hey, there we go. That works actually very, very well. So, of course, we're going to skip, I guess just 1. And that should do it. All right, so let me just fill in this classroom, and I will be right back with, I suppose, our kitchen, since, well, we should be done with this in a second. It turns out we have room for about 180 students if we keep this layout, which is interesting because that's about half of what we had last time. So we could either go for that or just stick with the current 100 students that we're going to try to grab up as soon as possible. I don't know, as soon as we build up the cafeteria, we'll be able to tell. So, let's go ahead and do the cafeteria, shall we? So, first up, we're going to need a lot of, well, not really a lot of food counters. We learned last time that having a lot of food counters doesn't exactly work out the best for us. It was, we're wasting food basically, so let's try to keep that to a minimum. We do, however, want some staff doors on this side here. That way we can get the staff in and out. There we go. And objects, food counters. I honestly don't think they're ever going to use these, but you know what? If they do, that's perfectly fine for me. All right, food counters. Let's see. Is this the right orientation? It is. So how do I want to do this? We could probably do something like this and leave some gaps in between and then fit, oh geez, or not fit any others in there. I want to leave gaps just because I feel like smushing things in the corners never really works out too well for us. But that's okay, because we could just put some plate counters here and that works out well for us, especially since we do need trash cans. Oh yeah, we're gonna need a lot of trash cans because apparently the janitors are very bad at cleaning. So there we go. And we don't exactly have to, decorate this place up. So I'm just gonna drop some trash cans here, here, and there. Just like that. And there is a door there, so I suppose that's gonna work out pretty well for us. Will we need more food counters than that? I don't friggin' know, so we're gonna have to wait and see. But it's really a good idea now to start adding our tables. Do I want to leave a little bit more space in that? I probably should. If we do that there, though, I can't do that. I actually have to do something like this to just smush in as many tables as we can. As annoying as it is, that's just kind of sort of what I want to do. So let's see. Can we fit in how many? Well, I should be saying how many tables can we fit in here? Because, again, I do want to fit in as many as is possible in what we have. I think I could do something like this, even though it's going to leave very weird areas, but whatever, it works. It works just like that. All right, so nice. So we have enough seating for 4, 8, oh geez, back to back, you guys. That's okay, 16, 24, 32. I apologize if I miss a number here, 48. And that's going to be 56, 64, 72, and 80. All right, so that's just about all of our students. We do need some more tables, though. So I guess we can maybe start down from here, I guess. Just, let's see. I guess we can add some more food counters. Or what we can do is add a little bit of blueprint over here just to hold this space. That way I won't use anything here. So we have to start the tables right over here. Gotcha. So let's just do that. So we know exactly that there's supposed to be something there, maybe. So we're going to do the tables like the other ones, just like that. And this should offer us enough room for about 160 students, which is close to this. So yeah, we definitely have enough room for the students that classroom can hold and then some. And of course, students aren't the only ones who use the cafeteria. So we definitely need some more tables because that's what I didn't count for last time. I totally ignored the fact that other people are going to come in here and they're going to sit and they're going to enjoy their own meals too, because they do eat here. So that's what we have to basically try to account for this time around. And I don't want to actually, oh geez, I don't want to actually fill up this whole room just now because that's going to be a waste of money, especially since we're going to need money for a lot of other things. So let's just try to do this for as many students as we can. I guess I have to do one more, don't I? Okay. Give me a second. And I'm going to finish it up, and then we'll see just how many students, or how many people overall, we can fit in our cafeteria. Alright, so I have the kitchen done. I added 6 fridges, because it seems like we needed more fridges than anything else last time. And 6 fridges? Heck no. 12 fridges, 8 ranges, and 4 of these guys. What are they called? Yeah, these sinks. There we go. And that should do it. We did finish this up. We do have more room for tables in here if we ever need any more. But that should be good for now, so I think it's about time, you guys. Oh, right. No, it is not about time, because of course, we have not finished our classroom just yet. We still have quite a few desks to go in here. And so let's just make sure that we do that before we're even ready to click start the school year, because that's going to be a catastrophe if we miss any desks at all. Of course, the students are our main source of income, and so we have to make sure that we have them coming in. Otherwise, we are going to be super duper screwed. So let's just do something like this. And I really wish I could put the flooring in now, but I think I'm going to wait because, as you can tell, our money supply is falling very, very, very short, and we are about to run out of money, which, I mean, the game will now actually give us a loan if we do run out of money. So that's quite nice, because last time if you ran out of money, you basically lost the game. There was no going back. It's just like, well, rest in peace. You lost the game. You spent all your money. No longer will you be able to play this save. Go ahead and try again. And that was not cool. So now, we do have a bit of a failsafe, but that should be good. We have plenty of desks in here, and this poor instructor has a big, big job ahead of him and or herself. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be very interesting, so I think it's about time then that we get started with our building. I do, however, want to hire extra builders, because right now 5 is, well, look at all that we have to build. I don't think 5 is enough. I'm going to hire one more because that's usually what we, well, that's what I did before, and it kind of sort of works. So sure, let's start with this many, and hopefully that's going to work. Did I not add front doors? That might be a problem. Hey, I did not add front doors, you guys. That totally just happened. My bad. That one has doors. That has doors. It's just this whole building does not have doors. All right, there we go. So now we can go ahead and get these builders building. Hopefully we won't lose too much money while we wait because, of course, that would suck. And yes, I did actually get that destroyed because we don't exactly need that flooring there. It's kind of pointless. I mean, it was there for the delivery zone, but I did move that over here to be closer to everything that we're going to need. It's like the middle is this point right here. The middle of the whole map is this right here. So this is, of course, closer than like maybe over here. Maybe. Just a little bit, right? So hopefully, hopefully we can get this building done quickly because it's looking like they're actually taking quite some time. All right, fine. I'll hire 1, 2, 3, 4 more just so we can finish a lot faster. Whoops, it seems like I may have accidentally put a desk where I meant to put a chair, so that was my bad. Now we're gonna have to wait for this classroom to actually be ready because, of course, I messed up and nobody seems to be... Well, let's just say that the workers have been very all over the place and not exactly orderly, so they're basically being me. Also, realize that we currently have enough lockers for 160 students because each block has 4 lockers. So that's almost all of our students. Only 20 of them are going to be missing lockers, so I guess I'm okay with that. All right, let's place that chair there, and that should do it for that classroom. I don't know where that extra desk went, but whatever. We wasted money then, of course. What? Oh, okay, that's ready. So now all we have to do is hire 3 cooks and assign a teacher to the freshman classroom. So let's go ahead and hire ourselves a teacher. So let's see. We want someone who's good. Someone who's very, very good. Because, of course, they have to be very excellent at teaching a bunch of students. So we might go for this one, even though the signing bonus is massive, just because this person is so good at everything. And I mean, we can go ahead and find more, but are we really going to get somebody who's better? I mean, maybe. Hold on. Corliss is very good at language, but not really good at science. Oh, look at that. We do have other people. This one's pretty well balanced. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas to me. Okay, yes. Even though the signing bonus is bigger than the one that we saw before, this person is excellent at everything. So I'm going to grab Vlad. Vlad Tahoney, welcome. You are the only teacher at this school, so I really hope you're okay with this. And you just got the biggest signing bonus ever. Hey, it's Catherine. I mean, I wish I could have just hired her, but she's a 1 medal teacher, and usually, in any other school I would have hired her, but not this time. Right, so we need 3 cooks. 1, 2, and 3, and ta-da! We just got a little bit of money. That wasn't even enough. But, bright side, we already built up most of the stuff for our toilet, so now basically all we have to do is grab this thing and... just add a toilet, right? We'll add whatever we need over here, and I'm going to do that just because it seems like toilets are very essential, and if we don't add that, we might end up a little bit screwed. So let's go ahead and find ourselves our nice toilet cubicles over here, even though it doesn't really look like it's a cubicle, but it is a cubicle, trust me on this one. And I might even add a wall here just because I do need a nice proper place for sinks. Anyway, let's see, we're going to add 3, 4, and 5 just so we won't spend too much money. And sinks, let's see, can we even float you? We can float them. Oh yes, and that's where that ends. We can probably add the sinks, honestly, right here. But I do want to add that wall, so I suppose what we can do is just do the sinks along the way here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Sure. Of course, it's never going to be enough, but whatever. And now that we have this, we can go ahead and just add this here. We can add some more sinks along the other way because... they need sinks for their hygiene needs, so that is going to be very, very important. So let's go ahead and add ourselves a nice wall along the way over here. Actually, we are going to need something different for the male toilet because... wait, do they need toilets at all? Toilet cubicle sink. They don't need urinals? I thought they needed urinals. Well, I might as well just do the urinals on the other side, give them less sinks. Sure, why not, right? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go for sinks on this side here. We're going to go for 1. Oh, no, that's wrong. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then on the opposite side of the wall, we'll just do a few urinals, right? I think that's going to work out best for us. So let's just go for 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because who doesn't like pee water, right? Right? I mean, right here. All right, so toilets. Let's just go ahead and do that up just like that. And ta-da, we are still basically out of money. We need our students. But I do want this to go along. No, you know what? We still have some time for them to build this. So I think that's okay. We'll finish this up. We'll grab another, let's see. We're going to grab this one because, of course, we need janitors here. Or we could just build a club room. I think that's okay. We can build the club room later on. We're going to grab the janitor one because we need janitors big time. And, oh, hold on. Oh, this one's way too easy. This one is so easy. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and start the school year, even though these guys are they're still building, but we can always use that money. So let's go ahead and get started because we basically have everything else that we need. And there we go, that's done. And of course, guess what, you guys? Wait, 178? Did I count wrong? I think I must have missed some desks there. Whatever, 178, 180, same difference. So I can go ahead and actually... Why? Oh, grab that one, free money. Oh, yes. Look at how rich we suddenly became. That's always so nice. But of course, I'm not going to grab that one next because we are close to doing that. Expanding horizons? No. We definitely need janitors, though, so let's go ahead and grab that one. And now we're rich. So this is going to work. So we're going to need a little bit of janitor's room all the way up here, and that's actually pretty easily done. So we're going to do something like this. Like this, and the reason I built it like this is because we don't exactly need to build out a whole big room before we actually put the janitor's room into that building, right? We could just basically do it just like this. So let's see, staff doors over here, staff door over here, and we are going to need a sink. I guess we could just get one. Oh, can we put two? We can put two on this wall. Oh, that would be so good. But right now we're only gonna focus on just one because I don't want to run out of money. Let's be honest with ourselves here. I just do not want to run out of money. And for that, let's go ahead and just save ourselves the trouble of building everything out just like that. And that should be good. All right, because of course we're going to have to hire... Oh, wait, we're making a lot of money. What are we doing here? We can afford this. We can afford this. This is what I'm talking about because this is going to be so expensive. So the reason I'm doing that is because we need wooden flooring. We just need flooring overall. And maybe we can do the same thing out here. It's probably not going to be too much of a bother, is it? So let's just do that. The whole school here, well, the whole schoolhouse gets wooden flooring. There we go. It's going to look super spiffy. And I kind of really like that. And I mean, we could give it carpeting, but nah. And over here, we're just going to do some concrete tile right outside just because it's just the walkway. It's not that important. And that should be good. We do, however, want to make sure that we give this kitchen some kitchen tile. And I guess we can probably do the cafeteria in the same tile. Yeah, we have the money for it. What the heck? Why not? Even though, you know, probably shouldn't be doing this. But I enjoy spending money. And, oh, wow, they're actually just all congregating over here already. Fine, fair enough. Bathroom tile over here. Do we still have the money? We do have the money. Sure. Oh, geez. Not under the wall. That seems a little bit excessive. That's just way too much waste. I keep doing it. All right, never mind. There we go. We got that done, and we got that done, and we still have money. All right, let's close all these out. I really hope that this teacher can do a good job of teaching while the builders are building, you know? Ooh, what is happening here? School is dirty. Okay, yeah, I understand that. What are you doing? Attending class. So that means, ooh, we're learning math. Nice. Oh, it looked like... We learned language, but not everybody learned language. That's unfortunate. I really do have to wonder, though, once some of our students fail and some of our students pass, what are going to happen to the freshmen who basically did not pass? Because I'm going to immediately turn this into a sophomore classroom, so what of those students who never make it through? Also, it's recess right now. Do we have enough food for them? Because, let's see. There's some food there. I really do want to see if we have enough food for them. If not, then we'll change things around. Oh, it's not even lunchtime yet. Psh. These guys have more than enough time. Look at that. They're just standing around doing nothing. And of course, the students are messy. Well, whatever. Let's just hope that... Wait, we don't even have any bins in here. We still have a lot of work to do, you guys. But the bright side is that we're making a fair amount of money, so we don't have to worry too much. Where the heck are the builders? It looks like they're just standing around doing absolutely nothing. no, they were waiting for the students to actually finish. Gotcha. All right, so now it's lunchtime. They hopefully will have enough food. Let's make sure that they do, because if they don't, yeah, they did not. Okay, we are going to need a lot more of those. Fair enough. Did we build the janitor's room? We did. All right, let's go ahead and hire ourselves 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that is done. Perfect. Okay. So next thing is we can build the clinic, because that's going to help us out a lot, especially since, you know, how sick these students get. But I might focus on the club room first, just because they're going to need a place to have fun. So let's go ahead and grab that one and build ourselves a nice, neat little club room all the way over here. And I suppose we're going to, just build the whole thing, I suppose. And let's make sure that we do the doors properly, just like that. Leave some spaces there. And there we go. Nice. Okay. We don't exactly have to build this hallway type thing in here because that's just not necessary. What else do we need for this? Tables and chairs. That's it? Really? That's it? That's all? I mean, we can add some bins, but that's really not necessary. Wow, that's pretty cheap. I guess I want to leave some room in the back for windows because we cannot forget the windows. Oh yes, you guys, windows are super important. Let me just remove that there. I just want one table for now. Because why go extra when we could just go basic, right? All right, so hopefully our students are learning something. I suppose we can actually just look over here. They're learning math, and they're pretty dirty, so that means we're going to need to add more sinks. But overall, health is not really that great, but overall they're kind of okay. Maybe the next day they're not going to be so good because, of course, we weren't able to take care of all of their needs. So let's just try to do our best for the rest of the day, and hopefully by the time they go home, they'll be much better. Oh, I should say, by the time they come back to school tomorrow, they will be much better. Because building is taking so long, I decided to hire another 10 workers. That way, hopefully they'll be able to work a little bit faster and be done with everything. Yeah, the school is dirty. What's new? We have 4 janitors. Apparently, that's never enough. You know what? Let's let's get 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That should be a total of 10 janitors. If that's not enough for what we currently have right now, then I don't know what will be enough. But it looks like they're finally working on the floors very, very slowly because, of course, really doesn't look like they work when the students are in here. Or maybe they do and I just didn't notice. I don't know. Why did some of them spill out this way? I don't know. Weird kids are weird, you guys. They're seriously weird. Anyway, we can go ahead and place the rest of our tile wall the rest of the length here because we did it for this room. I don't know why I didn't do it for this one. But of course, it's not going to get built for a very long time because the builders are just busy standing around waiting for the students to clear the room so they can actually, or, wait, are they? No, they're actually building the tile. It just takes 5,000 years to build in. Gotcha. Okay, well, that's actually really unfortunate. And how are we doing? Oh, nice. Nice. Although, once again, history, not a strong subject for our students, so we really need to work on that. Also, one thing I forgot to do is add our stuff over here. We're going to need a lot more food counters. So, let's see, we did it over here. 1, and I believe I did the other one something like that, right? Yes, I did. Okay, so maybe, hopefully, 8's going to be enough, because, of course, I don't really intend to... The heck? What the heck was that? I think there was a student in the way, huh? That must have been what it was. All right, there we go. And, of course, some more trash cans, because these messy little jerks are throwing the trash all over the place. And, as I say, that is never okay. All right, there we go. So hopefully now they'll actually throw away their trash properly, but it looks like they're never going to do that. We might need a little bit more kitchen help just because. So let's go ahead and hire 1, 2, and 3 more just to take care of all the plates and also bring in all the food, cook all the food, etc., because we just still have deliveries out here that are not being stored in the fridges. Is that because the fridges are full? Yes, it is. Oh boy, all right. Well, on the bright side, we are almost done with the flooring in the freshman classroom. Wait. Hey, false advertising. This looks brown. That does not look brown. Oh, wait, I realized why it doesn't look brown. The blue overlay from the zone color. Gotcha. Oh, you guys, it's always just one weird day after another, and our students' health has declined to basically nothing. So guess what we're about to end up with? A lot of sick kids, which is never good. So we're going to have to build up this clinic sooner than later. This hasn't even been built. Come on now. Anybody? Nope, they were just way too busy with the flooring. I should have done the flooring now. No, I should have left it for the last thing, but I didn't want the dirt to get tracked all over the place. But it's still getting tracked all over the place, so there was really no point in that. Oh boy, always causing trouble, aren't I? Well, hopefully we can fix all of the problems that we're currently having in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Academia School Simulator. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and do subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.